We're going to Portugal! I didn't record it, but we took a long 7-hour bus ride from Atocha to the central station in Lisbon. When we got there, we ordered a taxi from the station to our hostel because it was 5:30 in the morning and we didn't want to walk after that long bus ride. Hi April, how's your breakfast so far? Free breakfast here. It's amazing. Sunset's gonna be up in half an hour. It already looks nice out there. So, one of the best part of this hostel is we have this rooftop area. There's a bar inside there, little igloo thing. Lots of lounge areas, and they have some organic homemade stuff that they use for breakfast and lunch. Some more lounges. The best part is the view from here. Right now the sun is coming up. You can see the bridge over there and the station where everyone's coming from. But the view here is the best part. Look at that sunset. Or sunrise. And they have a pool here too. Circular pool. So gotta be careful when you're trying to look at the sunrise or sunset. Sunset Hostel, and we got it for a pretty good price too. It's about 20 euros a night for 3 nights. Are you happy we're at the Pink Street, April? So nice today. Hi. Christmas trees are up in Lisbon's plazas. We're on our way to get Lisboa cards. Lisboa, or Lisbon cards, are similar to city cards you can get in the States, like the Seattle City Pass or the New York City Pass. They give you deals to certain attractions around the city, like giving you free entry to a museum or discounts at restaurants. The Lisboa card is also used as a transport card, so you can have unlimited bus, tram, or metro rides using the card. Very useful for our trip to Sintra later. The pickup place was a short walk from our hostel at the Lisboa Welcome Center, and we were able to pay online before picking it up. I really like the colors of the metro seat in Lisbon. Besides the Pink Street, the next thing we're going to see is the Santa Engrácia. It's a giant church east of where we're staying. Speaking of, this is the list of places we're going to. Before the trip, we came up with a bunch of places we want to visit and things to see. Then, being the person I am, I organized all the places by direction from our hostel, and then arranged it from furthest from the hostel to closest, so we're not backtracking too much. The places north, but also west of the hostel, has a lot of popular attractions like the Amoreiras Panoramic View and Belém Tower. Pretty far south of the hostel is the National Sanctuary of Christ the King, which is pretty much like Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. And the other place we want to visit is Sintra, which is a city an hour west of the city center by train. Sintra is famous for its mini castles like the Quinta de Regaleira and the colorful Pena Palace. Now, where are we going again? Oh yeah, the Santa Engrácia, and it's right there. Amazing. We saw a really cool mural on the way to the entrance. The front of the Santa Engracia is so open. Inside the Santa Engracia, and it's a church, so we have to be really quiet when we're in the open areas. It's really tall, and there's a lot of domes on the ceiling. Going upstairs to get a better view. And now we're even higher. And now we're at the very top. The best part about the Santa Engracia is the view you get outside when you're on the top floor. It has a 360-degree platform where you can see almost all of Lisbon. Next up on our list is Praça do Comércio, one of the main squares in Lisbon, and they have a giant Christmas tree you can walk under. It's a very touristy place, so be careful for common problems like pickpockets or scams. Praça do Comércio is also really close to the water, and there are steps to take a break on or to take pictures of the water. José I, King of Portugal in 1750 until 1777. Here's an example of one of the many scammers you'll encounter in Europe. They'll usually say names of high-end fashion brands and distract you while someone pickpockets you at the same time. On our way to get some lunch. There were a lot of restaurants in the area we were in, and all of them have bacalhau, or cod, which is what Portugal is famous for. I was also recommended to get bacalhau from a coworker, so we had to try it. We decided to go into this one because there weren't many people in it, and the hanging fish decor is really cool. One of the fanciest beer bottles I've ever seen. And here's a fried cod. The Christmas lights of Lisbon. Now we're at the Santa Justa lift, one of the most famous attractions in Lisbon. It's an elevator that brings you to the top with a nice 360-degree view of the city. Boy, Lisbon sure likes having 360-degree views of their city all over the place. After waiting an hour in line, we're finally in the elevator. Was this view worth the wait? I'd say yeah. But there is something that you can do that I'll mention later. This guy is really good at the sax. Before we leave the Santa Justa lift, I wanted to let you in on a secret. If you want to go just for the views at the top, you can go to this part right here. It's the easiest way to get to the back entrance of the Santa Justa lift because you can go directly to the ticket entrance that leads you up to the top by going this way. There's a small bridge that'll take you to where I scanned the Lisboa card. And that's how you save an hour of your time. We got a sweet tooth, so we went to Amorino for some gelato. They also have macarons and lots of different flavors. Wow. Our last stop for the day is Time Out Market, an indoor space with vendors selling all different kinds of food, kind of like mercados in Madrid. Shortly after recording us walking around the place, I got stopped by a security guard and he said I couldn't record people, so yeah, not that many footage of this place. Kinda dumb if you ask me, because how can you not record people in a place that's frequented by a lot of tourists and people? That aside, I got some more cod. We missed it, but they were playing a Christmas show with the props. The whole place went dark, and there were lights for everything that was moving. And that's Portugal Part 1. Thank you for watching.